Good evening, folks. Thunder over here. We continue with the series on the Thrash Guitar Method by Troy Satina and Tony Burton. Don't forget about Tony Burton. So we are on page 10 and 11 of chapter 1, and this time we're talking about accenting the chords. This exercise, the author they want you to, or the author he wants you to accent the chords while you mute the strings of the guitar. When you palm muting the strings of the guitar with the right hand, and then you're doing a power chord or a chord, you wanna let go of the muting so that you can accent the chord. In other words, to let the chord sound open. And they're telling you briefly in a paragraph on page 10 to use the seesaw method, which is when you are muting, the left hand should be up a little bit, and when you are powering chord, doing the chord strokes, your left hand should be down. So be like, kind of like that. So there is a level of difficulty in this one for beginners, and specifically on the very last tab that has some slide downs and some slides up, like for example. And they want you to use the finger 1 and finger 4. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 of the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1 and 4. 1 on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, and 4 on the 5th fret of the 5th string. And you cannot raise your hand, you have to slide up. While down is stroking. Now we're going to slide up, because we say up because we're going up. We're going high. It's the opposite. When you go down, you're going actually high in notes. So you're going up. And then when you go like this, you're going down. So. The same sound as for whom the bell tolls. This author, they use a lot of Metallica and a lot of popular songs. They're not going to use some on the ground metal band. They modify a little bit, so it's not like a copyright thing, but usually these are techniques that you're going to need for thrash. If you you want to play some Metallica songs or whatever, but it's a good exercise to have the slides while muting the strings. Okay. Don't worry about the tweak with the string, because that's really hard to avoid, and that's fine. What you don't want is all that extra strings noise. You want the ones that you're playing to only ring. And this has to have some kind of, you have to warm up and all that, because you have to have a strength in your 1 and 4 finger to do this kind of maneuvering, all right? That's why this book I'm going with you guys, because I'm beginner, close to intermediate, and I know there's going to be a point in this book when I'm going to be struggling. So far, this is not that bad. But when I did the first time, it was kind of challenging when I tried the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 10th time, it's a lot better. So one of my classical guitar professor one time said that, you know, if you practice with a good technique as it is, 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times, and sometimes I've been practicing and it's very challenging, and I go to sleep, I finish practicing correctly, okay? Maybe not as fast as I wanted, but correctly on the technique. And then the very next day, all of a sudden it's a lot easier. It looks like the brain somehow, says, processes it during the nighttime when you sleep or something, and then the next day it's easier, right? So it's, yeah, you'll find out what I'm talking about when you start practicing and doing things the right way. Prerequisite for this, you need to know how to hold the pick, how to mute the strings, how to do muted, playing muted strings, and the sliding up and the sliding down and the sliding up. You need to know that already to be playing this exercise. But this exercise is about accenting the chords, because the authors, they want you to know, to accentuate the chords. Dun, 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 dun. No, not that part, like dun, dun, chan, dun, dun, chan, dun, 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 chan, dun, dun, chan, dun, dun, mute, chan, dun, chan, dun, dun. So it's a lot of rhythm and a lot of things that you need to know for the song, for the music to come out good. So let's try it. Let's go. I want you to repeat this 4 times. Third tap, it jumps into 6, 8, 8. So you gotta go like this. You gotta slide up. And this part is kind of tricky too, because when you go like this, so you're not longer gonna go. So that's gonna be the beginning of. So let's go. To the kind of the beginning. And now let's go to the sliding part. It's kind of challenging because you want to get the right fretting and all that, but you know, I realized that when you're sliding like that, it's not so much about fretting it, because you know that there's some people that have fretless bass guitar, so it's more like the position thing. and the right technique. See, I'm no longer stopping it. I'm going like this. I'm just sliding and timing it. So let's go again. Let's go a little slower. And that's about it. That's about it for this exercise. And then tomorrow we'll continue with the other exercise, which is syncopation and upbeats. Very nice. I'll take a look at it. I'll work on this, and then when I get a hold of it, I'll do a video for tomorrow. Thank you, and keep posted and subscribe.